Morning. At coffee again. Just thought I'd do a quick one. I've got my daughter for the weekend from today, so it's going to be difficult for me to do any videos. I'm off to see Bing at the Lowry Theatre. Bing's birthday, for those of you that don't know. Bing's like a cultural phenomenon with the under fives. Yeah, Bing's a big bluey, a big bluey. That's another one. A big bunny rabbit, and he's looked after by what looks like a knitted peanut called Flop. But kids love them, so yeah. So we're going to the Lowry Theatre in Salford Quays to see Bing this weekend. But anyway, onto the bike. As I say, I won't be doing much on it. I made a bit of progress last week, but it's always going to be slow, I guess, really. I'm more interested in getting out riding, really. I managed to I put my Enfield up for sale, and I've had buyers come and offering me money for it. No, I'm not selling. And what? I don't know why I'm advertising it, because I'm putting them up. I think it's because I just want to get out and ride, really, at the minute, because the Honda's going to take a while before it's actually on the road and everything. Yeah. So the Enfield at least gives me an opportunity to do it. So I think, yeah, I might actually take the advert down until I get the Honda up and running. I don't know. Anyway, so what we're going to talk about today, well, I guess I've touched on the theme a few times, really. I think we'll call it toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity. Yeah, I've joined a few Facebook groups. I always do it whenever I had a new kind of project. I joined the group. It's a really good place to get kind of technical advice for people who've worked on various bikes. And so I'm a member of the GT 535 groups. I have to say they're really helpful. I'm also a member of a number of CB 750 groups. Joined a couple of Triumph groups when I was considering getting the T140. They're really helpful. The Enfield group is really good, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the demographic or where the territories in which these bikes are becoming popular, because they're very popular in the UK. I know that. And so they tend to be older guys. But you know what? They're really helpful. And, the way they conduct themselves online, the language they use, very moderate and everything. And, really helpful, lovely. I have to say it's the same with the Triumph group as well. Triumph groups that I've joined. Again, very helpful. I always think you can't ask a stupid question, but some questions might seem silly to some people. But the way you respond to them, yeah. Very different experience in the Honda groups, particularly the CB750. I think because it's got a cult following all over the world, but particularly in the United States. And I don't know what it is, but like sort of, if you post on one of these groups, you'll get a few comments, typically from Europeans and Canadians. Canadians seem really, really nice, really nice people, and very helpful. But some American, they all tend to be American. Aggressive, blunt for no reason, sweary, and you think, God, this is a reflection of that country now. Like the kind of, it's scraping the bottom of the barrel now, the US, and it's you know, Leonard Cohen's song, I can't remember which one, but the line talking about the United States being the cradle of the best and of the worst, and it's no longer the cradle of the best, but bloody hell, definitely the worst ever. And this guy who's nominally in charge at the minute, laughing stock. I really don't know what half the US electorate are thinking of. It's crazy, this. But anyway, but yeah, just really interesting, a reflection. I can see it coming out. Certainly people responding to questions on forums who happen to be American, for the large part, firstly come across as really rude, but also a little bit kind of unintelligent as well, really. It's a shame. And I really worry about what's happening, like kind of now, like in the situation with Ukraine, because that's kind of treachery, really. Yeah. Really worry for the future. And like that's because all my thoughts are tied up in like kind of my daughter's future. To a large extent, I live vicariously through my daughter, and God, I hope she's going to be okay. Anyway, see you soon. Bye bye.